Seeing a deceased person in a dream carries deep psychological and spiritual meanings. The interpretation varies depending on the details of the dream, such as who the deceased person is, how they appear, what they say. Psychological interpretation, seeing a deceased person in a dream, can be a reflection of longing and grief buried in the subconscious. Frequently encountering a lost loved one in dreams may indicate that the bond with them remains strong. These dreams may also symbolize an ongoing struggle with unresolved trauma or emotions related to the past. If there is lingering guilt or unfinished matters concerning the deceased, the dream may serve as an opportunity for inner reconciliation. Religious and cultural interpretation in Islamic belief, seeing a deceased person in a dream is sometimes interpreted as a sign of their spiritual state. If the deceased appears happy and peaceful, it may indicate that they are in a good place in the afterlife. However, if they appear distressed or troubled, it may suggest that they need prayers and good deeds, such as charity. In some cultures, deceased individuals appearing in dreams are believed to be trying to communicate with the living. In Turkish culture, dreaming of a deceased person is often considered a warning or interpretations based on dream details. Seeing a deceased person smiling. This dream suggests that the person's soul is at peace and in a good place. 1. It can also symbolize good news or relief for the dreamer. 2. A deceased person asking for something. This may indicate that the deceased is conveying a message, often meaning they need prayers, charity, or for their last wishes to be fulfilled. 3. Seeing a deceased person crying. This dream can signify that the soul of the deceased is troubled and in need of prayers. 3. Family members and close ones should remember them with good deeds and supplications. Or talking to a deceased person. If the deceased speaks in the dream, their words should be considered carefully, as they may hold symbolic meanings and guidance for the dreamer, connecting with signs and clues. The dream's atmosphere and environmental details are also significant. 1. A bright setting represents peace, happiness, and spiritual relief. 2. A dark and gloomy setting can symbolize worries, guilt, or spiritual distress. 3. Seeing water may indicate a need for spiritual cleansing or renewal. 4. Eating with the deceased symbolizes blessings, healing, and the acceptance of prayers. Conclusion. Seeing a deceased person in a dream reflects subconscious emotions, spiritual transformation, and sometimes divine messages. The way the dream unfolds, the actions of the deceased, and the dreamer's feelings during the dream provide important clues for interpretation. Such dreams can lead to deeper contemplation of the past, personal healing, or reflections on the afterlife.